Hi, I'm Dan Reese. As you may know, I'm running for re-election to be your mayor. And as in any election with more than one candidate, you've got to decide which candidate you're going to choose. And I'd like to tell you why I believe I'm the best candidate to be your next mayor in the next term. Service is very important to me. I'm the only candidate that served both my country and my city. Francie and I moved to this city 25 years ago, and we've been serving this city in various capacities for the entire 25 years. During those 25 years, I have volunteered in various different capacities, including being a volunteer firefighter for the City of Windcrest, and starting a volunteer group that you now know as the Windcrest Volunteers. To my knowledge, during my time as mayor, neither one of my opponents has chosen to volunteer in any capacity or serve on any commission for the City of Windcrest. I'm the only candidate who has the training and experience in emergency management needed to run this city. During COVID, we made sure all the citizens of Windcrest had what they needed. We had a special person set up to take calls and answer the needs of our citizens. And one special thing we did was we had police officers set up to go by and do welfare checks for citizens who are living alone and just needed someone to say hi. During Hurricane Uri, also known as Snowmageddon, we made sure that citizens had a place to go. If you might remember, people had lost their power, and so we set up dozens of hotel rooms so that if a citizen could not stay in their house, they had a place to go and get warm. You know, I believe it's important to have good relationships with civic leaders. I'm on a first-name basis with your state representatives, your county judge, your county commissioner, and many of the mayors in the local area. I'm the vice chair of the Bexar County Council of Cities. That's a conglomeration of 28 cities from around the area. I'm the treasurer for the Northeast Partnership of Economic Development, which is a group of 13 mayors from around the area. These connections are serving us well, and I believe are going to be very helpful in us obtaining a $1.9 million grant for sidewalks in the City of Windcrest. The transition of rack space into Windcrest International Business Park in just under a year and a half is a testament to the relationships that we built with both the business and the civic leaders from around the area. You know, every time I'm either in or out of the city as a mayor, I'm representing you, and I take that responsibility seriously. Windcrest does not need the false promises and the harsh treatment of employees that we experienced with Mayor Alan Baxter, and we don't need the inexperience of Robert Malloy. You don't have to take my word for it. Just search the internet for either one of those candidates. You know, we've accomplished a lot in the last almost 8 years, and I've made myself accessible to you, the citizens, in many ways, including having coffee with the mayor every Saturday that I was in town during those 8 years. You know, the last year's brought us some challenges, both in personnel and economically, but the data is showing that we're moving in the right direction, and it's not time to make a change. I humbly ask that you allow me to serve another term as your mayor. Thank you.